Hey friends, it's Dennis Nappy II with Sixth Sense Media. I want to share some feedback I've recently come across regarding one of the remote viewing projects that I was a part of through our Hellfire remote viewing group. We were tasked back in this project. I worked this particular session in November 2021, and we were tasked to look at the Tic Tac UFO. And in one of my sessions, I drew something that it just seemed weird. So I gave myself an interpretation of it that was a little bit more logical. And then I came across on December 20th some commentary by Jeremy Corbell. Jeremy Corbell is the director behind the Bob Lazar video. He's well into the UFO community and discussion thread right now, kind of a little bit on those inner circles now. And he said something that just completely floored me based on the data that I had collected. So I want to share my session here with all of you. For the record, today's Monday, January 3rd, 2021. So happy New Year to all of you. So let's take a look here at my session first. And here you have it. This was November 14th, 2021. I did this session. Everything's posted. You can find this. It's here on the YouTube channel, the full debrief with the whole group. I also have it at sixthsensemedia.net where you can look at the full session, all the data, everybody's data. If you'd like, again, looking at the Tic Tac UFO. This was an interesting drawing here. I wrote down glowing and then rip, and then I had time as an AOL. And then looking down, I drew this like rectangular jagged opening, and I wrote grayscale or black and white inside, AOL of cold energy, like an image that shouldn't be there, as if a hole was torn in the sky and I can see another dimension. This feels like a metaphor or a misinterpretation. Pretend practical awareness as a function of essence, a state of being. I remember that session. I remember gathering that piece of data, and all of the data I gathered was fantastic. That session, those sessions have stuck with me and given me a lot to ponder, to assimilate into my understanding of things. But that one, I remember seeing, it was like you're looking at the sky and then you see a hole in the sky. It doesn't make sense, right? And you can see through it. Now there is a video floating around on the internet of someone using a technological device, and it does exactly that. I remember getting that impression. It's like, is it fake? Is it real? Who knows? Probably fake, but that's exactly what I saw. And then I come across Jeremy Corbell on his Twitter feed, and he made the following commentary. I want you to listen to it. It's about a minute long. He made the following commentary, which totally corroborates the data that I collected here.
UFOs is a very small aspect of a much larger phenomenon. This idea that what we're seeing are machines from other planets, I'm unconvinced. What we may be seeing is an alternate reality. There seems to be another version of reality that is occurring, and that once in a while they perforate, they pop through into our reality. And this is not just from a cursory look at the UFO phenomenon. This is from talking with thousands of close encounter eyewitnesses who tell me that this is something bigger than just flying machines. To give you an example, at Skinwalker Ranch, the report is that a piece of the sky opened up like a tear, and out of this tear came beings. So UFOs is a symptom. It's part of this alternate reality, but it's not just about UFOs. UFOs represent this phenomenon.
He talked about the tear in the sky, and that's what really got me. He's describing exactly what my remote viewing session saw, and he's saying he's attributing it to something that happened at Skinwalker Ranch. So I think that's significant coming from someone like Jeremy, reporting on an eyewitness account of something someone saw and comparing it to something that I collected. Now, I have a podcast that will be coming out in the very, very near future. It's already recorded. I'm just waiting to release it. And it goes deep into a little bit more detail into this data. There was data in this remote viewing session on another civilization and a connection between two dimensions and energy transference between them. So I think there's something else going on. I tie it into the metaverse. I tied into Matrix 4 and a lot of the revelations that came into that as well, and some more of my own personal experiences. I highly recommend that you look for that podcast and check it out. Again, it'll be here on YouTube, be on Spotify, It'll be on SoundCloud, and of course at sixthsensemedia.net, where I have a lot of stuff running. So please check it out. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section. Again, you guys have been a great part of this remote viewing journey with me, and I love hearing things you have to say. Being that it's the new year, I have a lot of things that are planned that are in the works that will be coming out again here on YouTube and through sixthsensemedia.net. Quick shout out to my brother with this shirt here, Nappy Music. Props to him for some awesome merch. It's comfortable. I love the way it looks and fits. And that's his craft, his trade. He's a music producer and very talented. So nappymusic.com. Check it out. All right, friends. Again, thank you for your support. Love to hear your thoughts. Dennis Nappy II here with Sixth Sense Media. Remember to never stop questioning, keep an open mind, and let your intuition be your guide. Thanks.